Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and if you guys haven't guessed by my username or my name on YouTube, I'm a Ninja Turtle fan. I've been a Ninja Turtle fan since pretty much as long as I can remember. I have this, shout out to Astro, one of my friends named Astro, he sent me this comic book. I bought this DVD. I have The Last Ronin, which is I have for safekeeping. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have somewhere else for safekeeping. I was too lazy to get all my Ninja Turtle comic books immediately. I have this, which was a gift from my brother, Urban Legends, who I'm going to make a review series on soon. And even though this isn't a Ninja Turtle comic within itself, Mandy Summers has drawn Raphael on the screen. And by far, this is like one of my favorite drawings of the Ninja Turtles. So, shout out to those people. Eggman Fate, he gave me the Last Ronin book, comic book. So, since I started them out, I'm going to link their channels in the description. So if you guys wanted to follow these wonderful content creators, you guys can. Anywho, we're not here to do that to exactly show off my massive huge Ninja Turtle collection, which I got more than this. We're here to talk about how the fifth turtle earned her spot before she was mutated, and this is Jennikia, not Venus. So let's read. The fifth addition to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was always a touchy subject, as long-time fans were reluctant to accept any change to the series status quo. Though Jennikia actually earned her spot on the team before she was even mutated, long before she officially became the long-awaited fifth turtle. Now I have to admit, as long as they did it right, I wouldn't have cared. Now, granted, I haven't read any of these comics yet. I want to, because I'm very interested in how Jennikia is. But I remember hearing about they're going to introduce a new fifth turtle, a new female turtle named Jennikia, which her weapons are like Wolverines. I remember saying, okay, a new fifth turtle, I could get behind that. And finding out that she was a human, getting mutated into a turtle because of blood transfusion, I said, that is a pretty sly way to introduce a fifth turtle, and I am digging that. So, kudos. Anyways, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were introduced in the first issue of the Mirage Studios comic book of the same name. As established upon their first appearance, there were four turtles: Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And that's exactly how it stayed for years. The only time the TMNT series added a fifth turtle before the IDW comic series was the live-action television show Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation with Venus. And just like the show itself, the idea of the member added to the TMNT was incredibly short-lived. And I gotta say, I did like the concept of Venus, but the execution for the Next Mutation show was bad. It was really bad. Like, the Turtles and Master Splinter and Shredder all look like they could be bought from Spirit Halloween. Actually, no, that's somewhat of an insult to Spirit Halloween, because Spirit Halloween can get pretty great looking costumes. Pretty much the dollar store version of the Turtles and Shredder and Splinter. Like, when I watched the side track a bit, but when I watched like the original trilogy of the Ninja Turtles, the live action one, I can feel that they could potentially be actual mutant turtles. I could feel that Splinter could be an actual mutant rat. I could feel Shredder being menacing. Like he is nobody I want to take on my own without some serious training. The next mutation show was a hot mess and a half. And they even had my first episode with that was the crossover between those heroes and the Power Rangers. And as a kid, I thought that was the great the wildest thing ever. As an adult, the crossover was dumb. Could have been better. Which I might actually try to make a review of it now I'm talking about it. This crossover is way better than the television version. And if you guys haven't read this version, you guys should read it. It will make the other crossover, like television crossover that I'm referring to, look like child's play. Because, oh my god, this is so cool. I don't know much about the Power Rangers, but even as a casual per se fan of the Power Rangers, this book made me nerd out not only for Ninja Turtle stuff but for Power Ranger stuff as well. This is like a love letter to Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, so definitely recommended. Anyway, let's read. However, they changed upon the introduction with Jennikia. In the TMNT issue number 59 by Kevin Eastman, Tom Moles, Bobby Cornell, and Dave Watcher, Jennikia, who was still a human and a former Foot Clan assassin that pledged her loyalty to Splinter after he took over the clan, saved Master Splinter's life as he was being attacked by the villainous deity Kinshun and her mind control minions. So I wasn't even aware that Splinter took over the Foot Clan. I know in some versions, when Splinter was human, even in some versions of that, he was part of the Foot Clan, and then he was screwed over by Shredder, or Rokusaki, who took over the Foot Clan as Shredder. But I didn't know that he took over the Foot Clan in this version. That's pretty nice. Anyways, sure that TMNT have rescued him or saved him in more spiritual sense, but they never blocked the weapon that should be meant. I'll get back. Sorry, my cat made a whole mess. Anywho, not only did Jennikia prove she belonged by saving Splinter's life, but she was actually named as a member of the TMNT family by Leonardo himself only a few issues later. In TMNT issue number 61, Jennikia and Leonardo are training together following Kinshun's attack on Splinter. While the two hadn't spent much time together before, Jennikia's heroic actions made Leonardo interested in her progress and inspired him to help her become even more skilled than she already was. By the end of the training session, their relationship goes further beyond two colleagues helping each other get stronger, as Leonardo says to her, "For as I'm concerned, you're family." While Leonardo couldn't have known that Jennikia would eventually become one of the mutant Ninja Turtles herself, he already accepted her as one of them before the mutation occurred. So, from saving Splinter's life to gaining the acceptance of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles later, Jennikia proved that she earned her spot long before she was mutated. That's interesting. That's really interesting because, again, I haven't had that chance to really read the comic book run with Jennikia. I would like to, because she sounds like a really fascinating character, and she seems pretty cool. And I would so love to visually see essentially her origins, right? Jennika's origins of how she became a human, fi- fighting against the turtles to joining the turtles to then later on becoming a turtle, mutant ninja turtle. So I would very much like to see that. And from everything I've been hearing, the story for Jennikia has been pretty good, and I'm interested. And this makes me even more interested in the whole Jennikia arc. She sounds like a pretty cool character, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that it seems like she's honoring, or she's carrying the natural legacy. And I'm happy that they're doing her more justice than what the next mutation did with Venus, which that show was a hot mess. That show did not honor the turtles in any way. I wish. Like, I'm happy that show got one season. Let's keep it at that. I was trying to come up with something nice to say about that show, Mike. I'm happy that I got one season. But anyways, um, so yeah, like I said, I'm interested in picking up these art comics that has Sonica. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. Ooh, my bad. And I'll talk to you guys later. Later, taters.